Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Laura Loves Life and
Suzie and Strother.
We are mother and daughter, and we thought we would get together today and share our makeup favorites. Now, we're not getting into skincare or removal. We're just going to do foundation through the rest of what we put on every morning. So it might help to know ages, just because different foundations work better for different levels of your age. So I am 64.
I am 34.
And we're going to start with our favorite foundations.
So I use the Lumi foundation by L'Oreal. I use two kinds of colors just to make a mixture. Kind of during the summer, I like to have a darker skin for when I use summer tan lotion to match that. And they're always equal to using more high-end brand foundations, and they're just equal to that.
Okay, because these are drugstore brands.
Drugstore brands that are from either CVS, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, anywhere that has those L'Oreal, Maybelline, all those brands.
And I have not tried those, but they look really pretty.
They are very pretty packaging, very cute. Has the
Pump. I love pump.
I love the pump. Can't go without that at all.
Yeah.
It is the best.
Okay. And I, for a drugstore brand, use the Revlon Candid Glow. And this is in porcelain. And I use the L'Oreal drugstore Infallible Pro Matte. And I got two shades because one shade seemed a little too dark, one too light, but boy, when I mix them, they're just right. 101 is Classic Ivory, 101.5 is Ivory Buff. And I'm very, very pale, so I kind of stick with those colors. And then this is also drugstore brand, L'Oreal Age Perfect. It's the cream tinted balm, and it's okay. I got it from one of the YouTubers that we watch, and it's in Fair 20. It really goes on like on top. It gives more of a creamy finish, and as you age, you get really dry, so that creamy finish is kind of important. And then I've got a lot more because Suzanne is visiting, so she didn't bring everything she's got. So I'm at home, so I've got all this. But for the more high-end makeup, cosmetics, your skin but better. And oh man, I love this. Again, I've got two colors because I was trying to find the best. One of them is light neutral 22, one is fair warm 10. And good coverage, but not so heavy that you feel like you're caked on. And I'm at the point where I don't want caked makeup. I want it to be pretty sheer and breathable. My favorite makeup used to be Estee Lauder Double Wear.
That was
it is the best makeup in the world, but it is full coverage, and because of my lines these days, it really settles into my lines. I will still use it again possibly, but the ones that I'm showing you right now do not settle into my fine lines, thank goodness. And then
I use those too.
Juice Beauty, and you've used this.
Yes. In fact, that was in my empties video. I talked about that.
Okay, Flawless Serum Foundation, and I believe this is number 11. The thing about that you have to do with this, and 11 is rosy beige, you have to shake it. And I will give a warning. I put on my makeup with a sponge, a damp sponge, and so it's a pump. If you pump, you might get a surprise. It sort of goes all over everywhere. But it's a liquid, so there's nothing else they're going to do about that. They can't fix that. So what I do, and I don't know if this is a good thing or not, I put it into my palm. I kind of make a cup, and I put it into my palm so it doesn't go everywhere. And then I take my sponge and dip into it and then dab on. And that works so much better. And no waste, because you're gonna, pat with the sponge and get everything out of your palm, so you're not wasting anything. But I tell you, this is almost my favorite.
It is.
It dries really quickly. It doesn't settle into lines, and I don't know, it just gives a finish that is like, it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. Neither does the It, but I don't know, there's just something about this one. And then my sister sells from a company called Synergence, and you have to be a distributor to use this. So because she sells, I have used the makeup, and it's called Make Sense. One of them is a color correcting tinted moisturizer, which you can almost wear by itself. It is so thin, it stays all day. You can put almost cloth on it. It will not come off until nighttime when you're ready to take it off. But it doesn't mean that it's thick, it just means that it stays. It settles a little bit, but not bad. And then this one is the Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation, and I put it over this one because this one corrects color, this one finishes the color, and it's really pretty. I really like them. And the tinted moisturizer is light. There's not very many shades, but it's amazing that even though there's not a lot of choices, even just using the light kind of fits with several shades. You know, you would think it would be, I don't know, it just blends in your skin just perfectly. And then the other one, the foundation itself, is ivory. And again, you would have to know a distributor to get this. But I tell you what, you can get it on eBay, which I have done before. If you ever want to give it a try, it's a little expensive. It's in the $50 range,
Whoa.
which I think is, whew, you know, but it lasts a long time. It is a pump, and you know, this is a pump. The Juice Beauty is a pump. It Cosmetic is a pump. The drugstore Revlon Candid is a pump. These are not. That's the only thing I have about the Infallible. It's squeeze.
And I actually introduced her to that.
You did, and I like it.
Me
For
too.
an everyday, I'm
traveling
not
too.
going anywhere, but I want to look presentable. I do, you know. And of course, this is the cream, so it wouldn't be a pump either. And then for concealer, both of us use the Ultra Creamy. Do you use the Ultra Creamy or the regular?
I think it's the regular.
Okay, this is Ultra Creamy. That's not so,
Yes,
it doesn't
regular.
settle in lines, which I always have to be careful about. So this is the Double Duty Beauty Tarte. And my shade is Porcelain Beige, and I don't know what you would be using.
I use the Maybelline Instant Rewind Eraser, and it's just the little thing that you twist up, and then it's just a sponge, and you just apply. And then I use a sponge too to applicate it all over.
And what shade is this?
I'm assuming the number is 100 for the shade of color.
I've used it too. It's fine. It's okay.
It is. I will say it does leave some lines after you've applied it, so I have to do this to get it really
kind
in
of
there.
pat it in. Well, you know, you have to kind of do that with the Tarte too. You know, but I guess we've used the Tarte.
I
Everybody
used Tarte
uses
forever.
the Shape Tape. You know, you hear about it, and it's really popular. So that is the foundation. So we both kind of have a different order that we put our makeup on. I usually go to eyes next, but I think we're going to talk about blush next.
Okay, so this is a really good brand, and you can also get this anywhere, CVS, Walgreens, Target. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Blush, and it is in the 6811 Vintage Rouge, kind of a pink color. Very pretty, very summery, cute little packaging, very palm tree, Orlando, Florida beach wear.
And I like that too. I have used that too, and I like it very much. This is also Physicians Formula, And I don't know,
Cute.
the hearts attracted me.
Yes.
But I love the combination of tones in pink and mauve and whatnot. This is in natural, 7324 natural, and it blends really well, and that's what I have on today. Foundation wise today, I have on the It Cosmetics, and I did the 2 shades. Today, what shade did you use? The Lumi?
Yes.
Okay, so that lets you know that. Okay, and then to finish makeup,
The contour palette, Charlotte Tilbury. All the people that I follow on YouTube, Charlotte Tilbury is trendy, it is popular. It is on the more expensive side, but I do not regret spending that amount of money. I will link it in the below description of exactly how much it is. I don't want to say it on camera because my mom would probably freak out.
no.
It's under 100. I will give you that. It's under 100. So I use contouring, dark shade, the other shade. I don't use the highlighter of this blush as much just because it's kind of dry and it doesn't really apply well. It's not as strong as the Jaclyn Hill highlighter that she is very well known for. The first highlighter she ever came out with, the iced highlighter Illuminer. Illuminer? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly.
And I have her first one. I mean, I still have the compact of the first one. And I know you're not supposed to keep makeup long, but if you don't get in, I mean, it still looks wonderful.
It does.
And I don't use it a lot because it pretty well pops, and I don't always need a pop that bright, but I still have it and I love it, and it is number one, totally. I agree.
And weird enough, I do apply it with a sponge. I just kind of do it like a paintbrush.
Do you dab?
And I dab it on.
Okay.
I did that today.
And I don't use contour. I tried it a long time ago, and for some reason it just doesn't work for me. I don't know how to do it, or I look silly. You know, I don't know. Maybe the older you get, maybe contour doesn't work as well. I don't know. I just need I need to know how to do it. Then she needs to help me to put it on.
I know it takes a little bit more time.
Maybe that's it. I just don't want to mess with it. I just want my little pink cheeks and go on. And then to finish everything off, I've got 3 right now finishing powders. The L'Oreal Infallible that goes with the drugstore makeup. It is in ivory, and it is 24-hour fresh wear. It's pretty good. It's a little powdery, so that when I put my brush in it to finish, there's quite a bit of dust still left, and I always have to go blow. But I don't know. Not that makes any difference.
Never used it.
It's okay. It's pretty good. And then the e.l.f. HD powder, very inexpensive and gives such a beautiful finish. You know, when you're outdoors and you have this on, you've got just a little hint of glisten. You know, but not so much that you're going, whoa. You know, but I don't know. It's very nice, and it's a loose powder. This was not loose. This is compressed. And then the Juice Beauty, I think I just used this because I wanted it to go with my Juice Beauty foundation. So I am using the Light Diffusing Dust in 11 Rosy Beige. And I will tell you, it is just okay. It's not my total favorite of the 3. Probably the e.l.f. is my favorite. Isn't that strange? Because it's the least expensive. But definitely okay. Perhaps the shade is not exactly what I need, but it's good stuff.
I haven't used that either.
Yeah. So that's my finish.
Okay, so for my finish, I use the Neutrogena Skin Cleaning Mineral Powder. CVS, Walgreens, Target, etc. is where you can find it. It is the Classic Ivory 10 color that I use. I do use, again, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it is a very dark color, as you can see. I use that a lot.
You hit pan.
I hit pan. Did you know I never hit pan usually on my makeup, and I've finally done it. And then ever I'm in the mood to do a little bit of extra highlight and glitter, my mom actually introduced me to this Maybelline Master Holographic color, and it is very pretty. It's what I got on today. Don't know if you can see a glitter, but it has it on there. And Physicians Formula again has one as well, and it's Mineral Glow Pearls. And I usually apply this to the corner of my eyes, and it's really good.
I love Physicians Formula.
Do
I like
you?
the way they do their packaging. I like the way they make it fun to use. I guess
do.
that's the art in us, that we like to use things that look fun and yet at the same time do a very good job. So really love those.
And my butter bronzer I actually use it as a eyeshadow as well.
You know, I've done that too, and it works really well. When you're in a hurry or you need to just get out the door, they do. They work really good. Now we're going to move into eyes, and I start with an under eye liner when I have no makeup on, which you are never going to see. Now, no, I'm not that vain, but maybe someday. I am so pale, and my eyes are so light. My eyes are hazel. My eyebrows almost don't exist because my hair when I was little was blonde, like white blonde. And as I'm aging, the white blonde is beginning to come back out again. So, I am a ghost without anything on. So thank goodness for makeup. So I line my lower very, very lightly with the L'Oreal Paris Pencil Perfect Espresso. Very lightly. And then I go with a liner brush and put just a dab of eyeshadow to finish that out and blur it so that it doesn't look like you've got a line. You blur it so it's very soft and subtle. And really, you can't really see it that much, I don't think. But that just helps my eyes come more to life. So, and then the other liner that I finish with after eyeshadow, I guess we should have done maybe eyeshadow first, but it doesn't matter. But liner is a DHC product, which when we do our skincare, I'm going to get into DHC. I have another video about DHC that I love. It is a Japanese company, Japanese based, but they have one, I believe, in California, and I order 2 or 3 times a year from them. They have sales. It is fabulous. Japanese women, to me, have the most beautiful complexions, and I've always desired that porcelain look. I enjoy the porcelain look. But they make a liner, a liquid eyeliner that is pretty good. It's less expensive than my other liners, so that I keep this as a daily. And then I go to the Too Faced Better Than Sex liner. And this one is my favorite. I mean, if I had to choose anything, this is it. It's great.
No, it's the holy grail of.
It is. I love it. It works. It's wonderful. I've probably purchased this 3 or 4 times. But the DHC is just daily, and I'll use it. I have it on today because I knew we weren't going to go anywhere super special. So, do you line?
I sometimes do when I'm in the mood. I kind of have to be in the mood to do it, but yes, I do use eyeliner.
And our eyes are a little bit different. She has eyes from her grandmother, and my eyes are more, I have an overhanging lid, and it's getting more progressed as I age. And so I almost have to line, because my eyes are more sunken in, and I lose them if I don't line. If I keep my eyes like this, if I would,
I know.
but I settle, and this is why I usually look. But if everybody would do like this, we might look a little bit better. So yes, I line. So
Okay, so I use the Benefit the Pore Fresh Professional Pore Primer. It's very old. It's an OG brand for the eyes. And then I do the Morphe Night Art Bronze Metal Palette. I got this at Ulta, and it has just 9 different shades. I just kind of mix and match to my liking of what I want to wear that day. And then I use, for mascara, the Tarte tubing mascara. And it is a light purple, cute packaging. And the lid is very cute.
So is it the little tubes that come off your lashes? Does it make tubular little things? Is that what it does?
It's a skinnier brush brand. I like the brush. It's not all those other old ones where they're really big, because I have such small eyes. I really like to use something small that will cover my eyelashes well. Now for brow, the packaging has kind of rubbed off, but it's also by Benefit. It's just the Brow Wiz, and I think I use like the most darkest color number they have, which is like a 9 or a 10.
So is it a brush?
It is a brush, and it's very small, very much like the mascara that it showed. And then that's about it for eyes and brows.
Okay.
But do you want to go on into your mascara?
Yeah, I'll finish my mascara. I have gotten into Benefit, their Real magnet. There's anything by Benefit, mascara wise, I like. Maybe their Real is more my favorite. So I used to use Lancome Hypnose Drama, would not use anything else. Always purchased it. All of a sudden I've discovered Benefit, and I think it's because we got a sample somewhere somehow. And I thought, oh, and it is good. I really, really like it. And then this was a sample, the Superhero It. I like it. It is not bad. Anything that will not transfer once you put it on, and you can wear it all day and it's still there and it's not down here or up here, especially in the heat, is my kind of mascara. Hypnose Drama will not transfer. It's fantastic. These two do not transfer. They're wonderful. Okay, because I've had some that do. I used to use L'Oreal. It is okay too. It's not a bad one, but I just feel like when I'm using L'Oreal, I am constantly just going, I have to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it to get it to show up, because my lashes are super pale like the rest of me, and it just doesn't adhere to my lashes at all. In fact, you probably can't even tell I have mascara on. I'm just
Yes, you
super pale. Can you? Okay. Okay. And then for eyebrows, again, there are no eyebrows. I have to draw them on. It's just so, I mean, when you look at, yeah, there they are, but they're blonde and they're whitish and they just don't show up. So I have used the It Brow Power. It is fine. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's okay. Universal taupe. And it has the liner and the brushed combo. And then, but my favorite is Anastasia. Who has not heard of this? Every YouTuber I've ever heard does the Brow Wiz, and I use the shade Soft Brown. And you would think that would be too dark because of brown, blonde. The blonde is too light. The soft brown is just right, and I can draw and make it. That's what I have on today. And then it has the brush as well. The duo where you're not having to get an extra brush, that's what I like. I don't want to have to go get another brush. I want it together. So that you flip, you're done. So that is eye care. So I guess we will go to, you did eyeshadow, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, well,
yes,
eyeshadow for me is, this is the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette, which I don't know if it's available anymore. I used it a couple summers ago, ran out of it, wanted some more, looked it up on Amazon, they had it. The only problem when I ordered it from Amazon is when I got it, this middle bronzy sparkling fell completely out. And I did not have that problem when I bought it at Ulta. But through Amazon, yeah. But the shades are just beautiful. And even this one that is green, it's really not green. It's the most beautiful, soft, brownish color. but I really love those shades.
It kind of matches my shades a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Very, very pretty. And then these came from when we were doing the beauty box, which is called BoxyCharm. These were in my BoxyCharm. This is the Dream Big Amazonian Clay Palette by Tarte. It is good. It has shades that are, you know, pinkish for me. And I hardly ever use the darks unless I want a little drama, maybe for nighttime, but I stick with all the lighter colors. And then this one was also from the beauty box. What was it again? BoxyCharm. Laura Geller. And it has very soft colors.
Ooh, those are pretty. Yeah,
they're really pretty. For me, you know, you have to kind of match your skin tone. Suzanne always looks good in more brown, bronzy tones because she's got that skin tint that I would love. I don't have it. I'm very, very pale, and I freckle and all that good stuff. And then there was a highlighter that came in my BoxyCharm. I've never heard of this. I don't even know. Beauty Creations Cali Glow, and I've had this forever.
And she would get all the palettes in BoxyCharm.
Every palette. I've never had, and I didn't fill out, hey, I want 150 palettes, but I got them anyway. We had to drop BoxyCharm because we were in the process of saving money, and you just kept getting the same types of things over and over and over. And I just need a break, a vacation from it.
People talking about them anymore.
Doesn't mean that I won't go back to it because I kind of enjoy that. It's just flat fun to get something once a month and what is our treasures this month, you know. But anyway, Cali Glow has these highlighters. I don't use this one in the middle so much because it's so orangey. I don't look very good in orange. But this one, oh my word, Malibu for a highlighter on your brow bone and right in the corner of the eye, perfection. I love that. And then this one right at the top of your cheekbone. But I love those. So, yeah, that is eyes.
And for
we can keep going.
Keep going. My mom introduced me to the Super Stay Vinyl Ink by Maybelline, and it is vinyl. I love the modern packaging in cube. It has a applied brush to put the lipstick on. The lipstick is kind of liquidy, and it's one I'm wearing today, but it's very pretty. I really have enjoyed using this lipstick.
And does it stay on as good for you as it does for me?
It really does.
And did we learn this from the Two Orchids, or was it from somebody else?
Yes, it was the Two Orchids. Yes.
I love those ladies. We will we'll put that in the description box to go watch the Two Orchids. They're fun ladies.
They're very fun. And the number that I use is 35, and it's called Cheeky.
Okay. And I love those too, so I brought all three of them that I have. These are the colors. I'll show you what I have on today later, but
I think you and I have the same colors, except this one.
Is this one the same as yours?
And maybe like a little darker. Yeah, no, that's the
same thing. Okay. And then this one is more of a mauve tone. It is dainty.
Yeah,
very pretty.
I have that one.
Okay. And then this one is the one Suzanne loves on me.
It.
But I'm scared to death to wear it because it's like, bam. It is like in your face. It is pretty, but I need it because that pop makes my paleness not quite so pale. But this one is called Capricious, and it is in your face, but very, very pretty color. We won't swatch because, you know, that just, you know. And then I got into NYX. Who got us onto the NYX?
I did.
Did you do that? But who did you get it from?
Oh, man.
Or did you just discover it?
I think I might have seen it on Instagram or somebody, or an advertisement on Instagram, and I just thought, I want to try these because they sound very neat.
Fantastic.
Very good. And they stay on.
They do.
Yeah.
This is the one I have on today. Yeah, this one is called Goal Getter. And what I like about these is that you've got the color on one end and you've got the finishing gloss on the other, which locks it in. And then it will stay through biting a steak, baked potato, even queso. It
Yep.
stays on through queso.
does.
And that's a trick, because you know about that. And then this one is called Movie Maker, and more of the, I tend to go more with the, no, I wouldn't say, they're not peachy, but they're more natural colors. Yeah, kind of nudie. But I need to stick with these, the ones that have a little bit more color to them. And then Marnie, Goldberg,
Yes, I'm Goldberg.
but her channel is called
Miss
Miss Gold Girl.
Miss Goldberg.
Fantastic. We'll link that one too. She is so much fun. Lives in Texas like we do. And she got me onto these, the Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink.
I like those too.
They're okay. They're not as good as these other two that we've mentioned, because here's what I have to do to these. So once I put it on, I let it dry while I'm finishing my makeup, and then I have to take a tissue and get some of it off, because because it will get all over if you're drinking from a straw. If you've got your Sonic cup and you're drinking, comes off. So if I blot first and then I lock it in with Lip Sense, which is also a company from the Senegence that my sister sells. You can get it on eBay too. And this is a finishing shine that locks in their brand, but it will also lock this in too. It's a cover that will keep it from transferring any further. So the colors that I have in this one,
They will be sticky.
you kind of think it's sticky. I don't. I don't have trouble with it being sticky.
With peanut on that one.
No, it was really not.
Cool.
And it doesn't, come off after you've blotted. Now, if you put it right on top of it, you're gonna have smear heaven. You gotta blot it off before you use the Senegence. So this color is In So Deep. It's pretty fall. This is an autumn color. Does not look good in summer right now. Will not wear it in summer. But autumn, with oranges and bronzes and things like that. This one is Silky Sienna, and it's almost the same color as what I'm wearing today, just a little bit subtle, more subtle. And then this one is totally nude, and it is called Eyes on You. But it's a nice color for, I'm just doing nothing that day. I just want to accentuate the lips, but not make a statement lip, sort of. And so the Senegence color, and I only have 2 of these right now, it's called Lip Sense. And again, you have to have a distributor, but you can buy it on eBay. And this one is called Caramel Apple. And I didn't bring the other colors, but, because a lot of people don't use this. Probably need to do a complete video on this with my sister, because she sells it. But you have to shake it. And this will not come off until the end of the day. I mean, Suzanne does not like it because
It's not per se that I won't use it again. I just don't reach for it because it takes time to apply. You kind of have to wait a few minutes for you to put the top coat on. And with me being a teacher, I just want it as fast as possible.
Right. And it burns.
It does.
It's that formula that's going to burn your lips just a little bit. It's a tingle. Not like hurt, but it tingles just a bit. And you do have to apply it. If you want a good coverage, you apply it, you let it dry. Not very long. It dries quickly. You apply it, you let it dry. You might even want to go apply it again, let it dry. And it's on there. It will not come off. And then you seal it with their glosses. And they have different kinds of glosses. Like this is a pearl gloss. And they have some glitter glosses that are really pretty. The pink glitter gloss is really pretty on top of any of the shades. But an interesting company. I've got the makeup and I've got the lip. I haven't tried any of their other things. They have eyeshadows and things like that. But if you want to be in lipstick all day long, you're going to go swimming, it will not come off until the night. Now when you're ready to take it off, it comes off just fine. But it stays on. Super good. So those are our makeup loves, and we wanted to do a separate video for preparation and cleansing and all of that, so it wouldn't be so long. But we enjoy watching YouTube that has makeup. It's just fun to see what everybody else uses and to kind of see if you want to try it. And so maybe you would like to try some of our things, and we'll link as much as possible to what we use that's still available.
And please tell us in the comments, what do you use every day? What's your favorites? What's your go-tos? I'm always looking for new things to try.
Yeah, favorite foundation, favorite finishing powder, favorite blush, eyeshadow, liner, mascara especially, you know, lips are kind of a big deal. Everybody wants lipstick. So it's fun, we enjoy it. So thank you for watching this today, and we love doing mother and daughter stuff. This has been kind of our summer thing since we haven't gone anywhere. We haven't been on a trip because of me.
Okay. Yeah. Disney will be there.
It will be there.
It will never go anywhere.
But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to travel. If you want to know what we're wearing today, this is the Talbot's top in their summer collection.
This is a, t-shirt go-to. This is the Thunder Rolls and the Lightning Strikes. Garth Brooks, one of my favorite songs.
Right.
Country music.
Yeah. So God bless everybody. Thanks for being with us today, and we'll share on our next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye.